Watching from the back of the new box, smokes down at Cross and Coffins. friberg's seen them coming through, will tap and not get any kills for it. Zerk is on 2 HP, so they will have a slight hindrance coming into this one. Jumping around the corners, Heat will take his fights and lose them out as Breezy opens up the matchup here. For the Evil Geniuses, bomb site secure, bomb plant can go down.
Trying to actually draw the CTs out into the open. Nade coming through into Obo's position, not actually quite landing the way they would have liked. And Stanislaw's going to be the one to try and help out, double swing with his teammate to defend this banana position. Hulzerk's going to have a tough time of at least trying to get these trades back. And for Dig, they've got the util, they've got the kit in play, but they've got to get the numbers in their favor.
Taps on those USPs. Dignitas trying to go back for a retake here. They are held suppressed and passive at the moment. Still at the man disadvantage above the EG side. No trades, no follow-up frags from Breezy's opener. Finally, friberg strikes, takes down Obo. Gets this to a 4 versus 4, but time is of the essence here. The kit is still in play, but friberg needs to stay alive, and he does go down in the hands towards Breezy. Zerk turns up the P2V on Hulzerk. Tarek and Breezy will continue to fire on the site itself. Get Breezy a triple, and Evil Genius has a piss mid as well. Forest is trying to creep forward against them. Faces and does get taken out immediately for it. Not much that they could do with the Beagle right there. Still going for the execution, however. Evil Geniuses know they're at the advantage. The kill start coming in for the CT side, but Breezy's able to trade it, maintain control.
This should be a save call, I think, coming out for Dig. This is a real tough retake for them. The scout might be able to get a little bit of vision over the top of that moto smoke, but with friberg and Heap just down to a couple of players, the bomb isn't yet planted here for EG, but this is going to be a tough ask, and for Dig, they might want to try and have a crack at this.
Might as well do so. I mean, could save the Kevlar in for the next round, which will be a full eco, but never mind. Stanislaw and Obo just pop off with 2 all. He's looking for players to come in from the mid control. He knows the Rap's coming in, but really he can't do anything solo. He'll try and fight on Tarek, and actually will win a fight. Spray blind connects to Stanislaw on the flick of the transfer to the spray, and suddenly the man advantage tips back to the favor of the CT forces. The retake is on Heaps, just got to adjust for Obo, and he gets 3 kills for it. Suddenly Breezy's alone.
Oh my goodness, what a round coming out from Heap. So many kills in through that smoke, and now it comes down to just one. Breezy in the 1 versus 3, noses a player out towards CT, connects onto the AWPer, needs to try and swing out wide. Now there isn't a kit in between Forest and Heap, so he's got the time to play with. Bomb is being stuck with the smoke coming through. Breezy gets the first, not quite the second. Forest is going to be able to get the trade, get back onto that bomb, and find Dignitas their first round.
Incendiary's on, smokes down. Tarek finally finds that trade, but 37 seconds to continue the aggression, continue the plays up. Forest busting up with the M4 here as an SMG on site to back him up. A third man's going to go ahead and join them, so they are heavy stacking this a site. Obo caught off by Forest. Forest nearly got caught off guard by him. The man advantage tips back the favour of Dignitas with 20 seconds for EG. The striking at the bomb plant down. Forest and Lekro still on site. They've seen Tarek. They might have heard Breezy jumping up on the boxes. Heap gets the 2 kills in. friberg flashed in, risky face, but didn't lose much for it. It was only an SMG. Breezy will also take the tag for it. Lekro's going to get driven away from the cubby corner here at the long control, so some action ability, and they're still keeping attention drawn over towards the A side. Lekro finally takes down those 2 lurkers, but there were 2 players being seen. Hulzerk's got to get this next kill if he wants to try hold on, and indeed he will. He might have also seen that bomb plant now smokes out to try and gain a bit more cover. They've reduced it to just 2 players on EG. Flash in, sees one past the fountain. Hulzerk can't get that face together, and finally Zerk will take the man of the backlines down. So bomb plant can be secured. Retake is on for Dig, but they have got a major man advantage.
Yeah, they do. They've got kits in play, they've got a molly and a smoke, and they've got a lot of time. They've got a player coming in from that banana position. All players coming in from 3 different angles, though. I wonder how this is going to work with the complexion of the retake. Heat now taking a little bit of damage as Stanislaw starts to reposition out towards Dark.
I think he may have spotted one of the edges of that smoke. Lekro pushing on, however, got to deal with Zerk looking away at the wrong moment. The timing's so perfect for the CT side. Now it's all Stanislaw.
And for Dig as well, for them, it always seems like once they find the opening pick, they're not really like pressing for too much. Nice little off angle coming out from Lekro. It seems like the T's are trying to just see if they can bait him, see if they can find a little bit of a duel. And, well, it's going to be Obo to turn it back to a 4-on-4, rotate friberg back over towards A, but Long's already been taken here by the T's.
Over from the library position, Tarek on long, watching from the archway, smoke down. 3 players total, 1 on site, 1 at pit, 1 coming in from the rotation. Hulzerk gets that kill. friberg just sprays blind, gets 1 frag to return. Forest is dealt with, so now it's all down to the site execution, and friberg is dealt with, swinging out very wide on Tarek's part. Him and Breezy are low, so if he wants to go for this, it's still possible. The problem, of course, is just finding these players and trying to avoid Zerk's position. Flashes over, AUG is what's taking the peak, syrsoN taking the forward face as well, AK picked up, looking down the back line, sees his man, taps through, tarik still manages to secure that second frag. Oh, Heap switching out to the incendiary at the wrong possible moment, he's called out the tarik is on the site, so now his teammate's got to go passive. He finally catches off Obo, sees that second man of Stanislaw, right there, friberg gets a kill on tarik, so they managed to isolate those kills, but they have considered a bomb plant in the interim, 5 versus 3, finally making it 2 as hobbit gets breezy next, and now Stan and syrsoN, last 2 players stand in the orb will peek in, try to catch off a frag, but syrsoN's not going to get gifted one so easily. Stan will be able to get one that frag right there, but lekr0 and friberg combine to trade it. hobbit with the orb locks out syrsoN's position, and they will find themselves another defuse and another round. Siphoned off by that incendiary, will not try and extend around the corner towards that cubby position. Now he left with the AWP. Obo dealt with by friberg, but both players are now low on the CT side. He's going to progress alongside. He continue facing, continue doing damage. Finally, breezy blind sprays, takes out friberg. So 4-on-3 situation. The orb just holding passive, gonna have to leave it for his teammates to come in for the retake right now. They'll spray blind, not catch any kills. The bomb plant can go down.
Another difficult post plant though coming out for EG. Like just when they start getting comfortable, even with a man down, the HP numbers, the nades coming in, tarik on 9 HP, breezy down to just about 30. It's going to have to be the in-game leader, Stanislaw, to try and get them out of this difficult position. Flash over the top, player swinging out wide from CT, instant trade comes out, stands out the last one left in the 1 versus 1. Now the bomb is open here for this person, out from Stanislaw, but he's going to have to try and spam through the smoke. Can he find the right connection? I don't think he's finding it. Oh, it's tough, right? When you get smoked off from Banana, you've just got to hope that you've got the lineup. That was so silent too. Slow wall comes through, flash over the top, and there's another player being boosted up towards the flower pots. Is anyone going to check it this time? Yes, Stanislaw's going to be that first person. Off angle coming out from friberg. Rotation's still underway. He's going to have to do some damage, and now he's been smoked. He can't do anything from here. Or can he?
friberg takes down tarik. You said the wrong words, I think, Twig, right there. He could do something. 2 kills to friberg's name as they put the low HP player as the bomb planter. Stanislaw will come up and finally get that one down. But again, Evil Genius is at the man disadvantage for the retake. Dignitas are happy to play the slow style. They've worked up, I think, a really good conversion rate so far on these retakes. They've not had to save, I think, once. Smokes on towards the main across of Banana, flashes over, syrsoN trying to peek forward over AK, does line up 2, Stanislaw doubling up in the back lines, now turn man advantage back to the favour of EG, tapping on that bomb forest being seen, friberg ducked down, expecting there to be some sort of face, and eventually isolate Stan to a 2-on-2, tap that bomb once again, they can blind fire on this, the AWP inches off, no. Surely not, okay. Lacking in the AWP department this time, and hobbit's been very good at getting opening frags in the early game, so losing that might hinder them going forward, especially with Evil Geniuses knocking on the door of the lead. It's going to be lekr0 isolated, almost taken down by tarik, and very awkward sprays in by the AKs. Those 2 frags finally just break the A-side defense with sheer confidence. Dignitas want nothing to do with this retake.
That was a wild sort of round, because normally when you get players flying out from apps, there's like flashes over the top, and for lekr0, he's kind of playing anti-flash there in the balcony, and there's just no flashes. So tarik just runs out from the apartments, and it's just, I mean, I say it's an easy kill. Yeah, this is going to be a B fake. Can they pull any of the rotates? Yeah, they can. lekr0's moving. He goes, yeah, but this is going to be over to B, pulling the information. Even hobbit's coming out of position, now in towards the side. Forest has been seen out from the pit position. This is really good damage out for the T's. Time's incredibly low, but they've opened up the sides. This is... Wait, hang on. syrsoN just gets 2 kills there. All right, then.
I think he got 1 through the box or something. 2 simple frags for the AWP, suddenly a 5 versus 2. tarik will make it 1. And in a matter of a couple seconds, the whole round falls apart for Dignitas. Evil Geniuses, they're going to take the T-side half, you know, and again, considering how they control hobbit leads that charge in, 3 players on the crossfire here, and Obo and Breezy get the headshots easy. friberg gets 1 frag back, but syrsoN can deal with him, so it's all left to lekr0, 1 versus 3, he isolates the likes of syrsoN, can't quite get the frag, however, the bomb being dropped, the CT's rotating to position, so he's got to fight his way out of a seriously dire corner. Is getting damage done though, syrsoN and tarik are low, he's just got to worry about Stanislaw creeping up the back here towards the A side. Oh, he gets that kill, this is actually really doable now for lekr0.
Oh, this definitely is, but he's just got to get the right timing. Pick that bomb back up. There's already a player coming quickly out of the apartments. More damage being done onto Circ. Lekro on 35, up against Tarek on 8, and Circ on 16. How do the CTs play this? They peek together, try and wide swing off one another out from the apartments. Lekro's got so much time. He can bring that bomb over towards a B site if he likes, try and get a fake bomb plan out towards A, get the bomb plan in, draw the CTs out to the open, but they've already fallen down onto the site, and Lekro's going to get charged down by Circ. What a wild round that was. There was such a chaotic stack coming in from the CTs, and Lekro, he did a really decent job of at least getting a bomb plant there.
Freiburg pressing on, M4 seen, takes that one frag, turns away from the second man, just about going to be able to escape the trade attempts, and well, now Stanislaus here to back up the secondary player on the B side. Those 2 kills coming in so effectively for Evil Geniuses, trading little in the way of damage. Breeze even comes up against Lekro, deals with the A lurks. Now Forest and Heap, last 2 players remaining for Dignitas. 30 seconds, nice nade doing damage. Heap is going to fall, and Forest swung upon by Obo. And for a 2-2 split, it hasn't drawn any attention away. Incendiary's down, nades up. Stalling the push for a second. Second incendiary from Tarek as well, but that's going to be the last one they have to work with on this site. Peek out the SMG, sees them coming. Holzuk deals the damage. Tarek does swing back from the CT cross, get 1 kill, but only 1 kill. Forest, meanwhile, finds his head in the midst of the smoke. So Obo and Breezy, with the last 2 rifles left in, can't really go for the retake from here, and they realize it. Back to save call. 9 to the board of Dig. And there's 3 players waiting for them on Evil Geniuses who could also issue out death onto the rest of the T-side players. Gap in that smoke in particular for Obo. Spray through, damage to Forest and Heap. Nade at the ready, is that going to connect? Oh. It does take 1 player down, but only Heap. Forest evades the blast damage, and 3 players stand. Up against 5 of Evil Geniuses, still 3 players on the site. Defensive Circ comes up with a kill on Lekro. Holzuk desperate to isolate a kill on a trade, but it's not going to happen for him. And Forest in a 1-on-5 scenario, 10 seconds to the clock. He will isolate a pick, but that's as far as it goes. Matchup, the flashes at the ready. Stanislaus ready in the back lines. AK Molotov towards his position. He takes a lot of damage from that utility. 13 points of health. He's an easy kill to find. Breezy will fall, but Stanislaus still dishes out a kill. Looking for a second man, and and he should be traded by now, but he's done so much. It's all left the whole zone. 1 versus 3. The orb shot misses out. Got back up on utility, the nade of Stanislaus again gets a kill to Banana. Oh, the M4 lines up so perfectly, blind for only a couple of seconds and still gets Freiburg to drop, so trying to dethrone the king of Banana. Stanislaus left back here at the back lines, he's tagged up heavy, needs backup to arrive, and Obo is on the way. The T's are creeping in close, they want to go for this BXE.
Stan needs a little bit of pressure being taken away from him, and Obo's just pushing through the smoke, gets that 1 kill. Stan looking to try and see if he can hold his ground, but Lekro's been able to double up, get a smoke down towards CT, and looking to try and take a fight straight away towards Banana. He's still got to pick up that bomb, and he's making a little bit of noise at the timing.
Orp out here for Circ, trying to defend on the A-side defense. There's a lot of presence here from Dignitas. They want to go faster to the site, it feels like. And that's going to be the opening kill from Circ! Doubling up and everything! Running straight into Lekro. Now Breezy comes up with a frag of his own. And once again, Dignitas just run into the meat grinder. Heat with 1 trade, but bomb in CT control. This is a 4 versus 2.
Oh, this round is won by Circ. It has to be from this point. Holzuk and Heap have got to do everything. Heap's down the last one, struggling to get the kill, but there it is, 16-10 for Evil Geniuses.
As we get started with the pistol round here, Dweg. EG off on the CT start. Obo draws first blood, taking out Freiburg. Lekro can combine alongside Forest to deal with Breezy on the A-side play, so the bomb plug can come in very quick here.
Retake setup coming through for the Evil Geniuses side. Circ with the kit and a flash for them to try and work with to explode out from either main or from heaven. But for Evil Geniuses, they've got to try and get these kills in straight away. Dignitas have been able to get into some decent post-planting positions and have already taken the lobby control back. Flashed over the top. Holzuk's completely blind. Tarek flies in, but only gets 1.
3 versus 3 situation. Lekro being seen, Obo tapping up, pistols making their way into the site itself. The kit is on Circ though, he's such low HP, he can't afford to go down right here. Stanislaus will get 1 trade back, Circ turns up a USP towards Forest, and now Heap is left alone. Will deal with Circ, now trying to deal with Stan all the same. P250 out, time is too far, Ticket's got to stick the full 5 seconds. Hasn't got time for this one though, the bomb's going up, and Dignitas will have themselves a pistol round. Heap pressing on with the AK behind him, Stanislaus moves up with the Deagle, sees them, but 2 taps, none of them connect. The T's make their way easy into the B site.
Smoke off down towards those double doors, and single door means that the post plant should come in relatively easily. The only way it can be denied is if a straight spam comes through. HG coming out from Terek, who's been able to get to observation incredibly quickly, but a 5-on-5 post plant for the T's. Things looking very good here for Dig again.
Taps through. Cirque does isolate that first kill, taking out Forest with suppression and assistance from the pistols in play. Meanwhile, flanking down from Lekro, sees one player, sees two, gets himself a triple in the end with that transfer to breezy. But Obo can find a trade, find an AK as well, and probably best to hold on to that AK and all. This retake's going to be very difficult for him without a kit.
Get those smokes down for the Dig side. You've got to remember as well, Jay, when it comes to Nuke, 8 maps in a row. They are on a big winning streak when it comes to Nuke, with some really dominant affairs. We even saw them defeat Tricked yesterday on this map in a very convincing 16-7 fashion. Out towards Garage, Freiburg does be able to find a little bit of a duel going through with his teammate as well, and from this point, this is just getting picked apart. The AK's already fallen out from Obo, so, well, it was just an eco around that hero AK. They've only been able to find that one kill into Freiburg, and that's it.
And a decent effort from him, but again, if he was able to hold on to that weapon, if he was able to keep it into the next round, would have bolstered the buy a little bit for Evil Geniuses, but as it stands...
Even Stan's being shot out towards T-Red. Needs to be careful he doesn't just get swung on by the T's here. Oh my goodness.
Oh, speaking of which, Forest digs him down. 5 versus 3 being game. Bomb plant can be secured. Breezy might give up some information. He didn't quite do so. Obo on site. Going to try and deal with Lekro, and indeed he does get that kill. No one's there to deny here. He can actually get on the bomb right now. He's got the kit and everything. Sticking the defuse. AUG's back here. Breezy sees one player crossing. Why isn't Obo kept on the bomb, though? Why are they not going for the defuse? They could win the round right now. They could have got it by this point. Double doors open. Breezy now on the bomb itself. Obo shuts down Heat. Common's got a swing. Obo getting more kills back at the FAMAS. And in the end, Dignitas can only go so far as that bomb plant. Again, I don't know why Elige didn't just hold that bomb. They had no T-side player that could have challenged them. With that one casualty, Dignitas has been playing so carefully. Cirque even landing more. Leg shot on Freiburg. Second face will end up with his kill. And Cirque is just running wild with the AWP. Tarek now back up to the corner, isolated by Forest. That kill will come through. AUG will also drop to a 3v3. Obo up, again legged by the AWP. The T-side this time, and the bomb plant is secured easy.
Yeah, 2 players coming in from the vent position here for the Evil Geniuses side. Obo's going to have to try and help them out in terms of distraction. He doesn't quite have any nades, and Forest is now taking the approach of taking back this lobby control over for the T side. Bomb's been ticked for a little while here, and Evil Geniuses haven't really made a play. Cirque now rotating up from Secret. Flash ready for his teammate to get up from the vent position. Forest with another kill in the round, and now Obo's the last one left out from Heaven.
Flash is coming forward. Heap deals with Tarek. Breezy in the back line. Stanislaw drops that bomb, though. Now looks back to Lekra. The AWP there to support it, but Stanislaw still gets his double. Almost a triple. Forest is tagged so low. Hulzerk dealt with in lobby. 2v2. Orp lands on Forest. Drops the bomb again! And Sug! In this map, at least, you'll be able to hold yourself dominance over on the CT side. Evil Geniuses currently are dominant, and Stanislaw continues to frag. His seriousness has worked well to get these openers several times in a row, but they haven't weighed the likes of Tarek and Breezy. Contrasting, combining, cross-firing. And again, 1 versus 5 for Forest. There is no chance in hell for him. In terms of like, the actual quality of the rounds themselves, I have to be concerned with how Dignitas are playing at the moment. At least Hulzerk does find that opener, reading that flashbang coming in from Heaven as well. So they have got a slight man advantage here. Tarek is hunting at the end of the smoke, though. He wants to take it back. He doesn't quite catch Freiburg. He might catch 2 more instead, and indeed he does. Almost transfers towards Lekra, but it will be a 3v3.
I think that Freiburg was able to get undetected, though. Oh, Obo's actually sneaking back behind Orange. I don't think he reads that player onto Freiburg at all. And no, Head just completely looking the other way. Breezy not even getting the trade back. Freiburg getting a really important double. And now it all comes down to Cirque to try and clutch it.
Bomb's not even in his control, so he's got to force the issue on the T-side line. Oh, he does catch Lekra at least. That's not the bomb plant, though. Now they have the info on where he is. They can plant to the back lines of the site. And Cirque up for a ridiculous clutch if he pulls it off. With the shots he's been hitting so far today, though, I wouldn't be surprised. And Cindy to drive 1 player out of the corner. They are back up in lobby, though, both of the T-side forces. Oh, going for close shots. Almost landed that on Freiburg. If he got that right there, he's making his way to site, but...
Cirque trying to pick up from that secret position, but needs to be wary because they've already lost their teammate, and I think maybe just a little bit of a shoulder's been seen. They even just wide swing on towards the auto sniper, and you're now in a position for EG where they're just losing men.
Okay, now's the time for Obo to stop buying that auto sniper. He's bought it twice, and none of them have gotten any, and neither round has yielded any kills. So,
ooh, they're going back to A when the CTs are taking lobby control.
Swapping halves on the map. And
Backstab to backstab.
might call this into the B site. I mean, it depends on the info they have. Circ is currently in Squeaky, I believe. Yeah, he's watching the Squeaky entrance, so he has no idea that they haven't players coming in. He's going to hear footsteps at least. Now one player acts towards Hell. That's Tarek getting a kill back. Circ looking to the outside position. He's seen Lekro on the main entrance. He can't deny the bomb plant from here. The Molotov will try to suppress and keep him away from the corner. They haven't got info on this one man. Tarek does isolate Lekro with the information being given. And now it's a 3v3 retake. Sprays up. Tarek gets another Circ, deals with Freiburg. And Breezy going for the long lurk, dealing with Hallzerk. That was one of the most coordinated retakes I've to stop in the next round. Oh, he got a kill! He got 2 kills! Obo, auto sniper heaven, he's got 3! They're feeding themselves to him! Nade up on Lekro, he's a dead man. Good night, goodbye, my friend. He's going to face again, and Obo gets 4 kills. He's going to force forward instead. Just look at how fast he rushes out. Meanwhile, the Squeaky play coming in from the T-side line. Circ has taken 1 frag, but Stanislaw and Circ get traded. Breezy responds to a 3 versus 3 on that A site. It's absolute chaos, and Lekro gets Tarek to turn a man advantage to the favor of the T-side line. Obo and Breezy, the last 2 players that remain here in round 15 to try and deny the bomb plant and the retake here on the B site.
And no one's even in retaking positions coming out for the Evil Geniuses side. You've got Breezy finally coming out from that secret position. Obo dropping down into the vents, making some noise, but they do peek off one another. Bomb plant just gets put down and into a 2 versus 2 for Dig.
Lekro dark, Freiburg out in the open. No one is watching the decon door, but they're spraying through on double doors instead, knowing where the CTs are at. Continuous sprays, nades up. Freiburg's happy to the tank. That Molotov will finally force him away as Lekro gets the kill on Obo. Nade back at Freiburg, again being evaded. And Breezy, kit in play, desperate to find some sort of frag on somebody, somewhere, somehow, but nothing's going his way. Does get Freiburg in the end, but 10 points of health. Got to deal with Lekro next. Incendiary's up, going to try force him out to the open. Time's ticking on the bomb. He gets that kill. Has he got the defuse? No, he doesn't. He hasn't. He hasn't got it. It's 9-6 to go into the second half with Evil Geniuses on an advantage here on the T-Sun. They're going to continue putting up this firepower to deal with the CT side. Freiburg falling, and they go straight down into the B play as a result. This Lekro has responded quickly. Sees Circ, takes his head off his shoulders, looks for Tarek next up at the rafters. Heap's going to try to support it as well. Headshots are plenty for the CT USPs, but Obo trades to a 3 versus 3, and Lekro, desperate to catch more. He gets Breezy, getting way overly aggressive. They've got the bomb in their sights, the crossfire locked. 2 players standing for Evil Geniuses. Dignitas back up on the way. Stanislaw moving up, does get caught by Lekro with 3 to his name, probably on for the quadra against Obo. Seen by the Glock, desperate to tap, but no damage was done to Lekro in all of those phases. He is looking so hot right now, and all the backup is behind him.
Oh, they tried everything to just try and face out towards that dark position, and none of the shots connected. Great triple out from Lekro, and there's so many numbers here towards this ramp position. Obo just trying to see if he can isolate some of these fights. He's doing a little bit of damage down onto Hallzerk, and he's got about 40 seconds on the clock to work with. Smoke goes down, might buy him a little bit of safety to work around it. How can he try and deal with Lekro, who's still on 100 HP, funny enough? But with that bomb being dropped, he's got to somehow isolate these fights. And for Dignitas, no one's really peeking in this position. Obo just trying to see if he can spam through the smoke. CT side players, come on, just deal with Obo. How long is he going to be able to survive? Well, he does get 1 pick up towards the USP. Is this winnable, Jay? Trying to take the fight. Oh my goodness, he's down to a 1 versus 1. And Hallzerk's incredibly low, 3 HP. This is so winnable to come out from Obo. It all comes down to a moment of time.
The decon door, SMG in the back line, sprayed through, seeing that 1 player in the gap. Heap gets 1 frag before he's traded. So EG gain access to the site. A bomb plant here would do them well, but on a force by scenario, they really need the round itself. Breezy caught off 3 CD side players are just making their way straight up and aggressive, taking all the kills as they come. Hallzerk dealing with Stanislaw and Obo, 1v4.
Molly out from Decon. Good shot does come through from Hallzerk, but they're already onto the bomb, and it's not even planted for him. This is going to be a really tough challenge coming through from Obo. There is actually the bomb being stuck without a kit in play. Nade comes through, but for a force buy, needs to make sure that he's not overextending here.
Oh, Breezy getting the kill on Lekro. He's off on the right foot here as he's caught off guard. Freiburg will deal with Stanislaw next. Breezy turns around, a secondary kill on the Galil, so they are doing their damage 2 for 1. The T is pressed on towards the outside control. Tarek and Obo Don't quite see the Heaven player. They can adjust, but hollzerk runs away with the kill. 3v3. Players are tagged up across the entire board. Finally, hollzerk is isolated by Obo and breezy combining. Tarek will end up falling, however, to trade. Heap turns up a double, and now Syrk is suddenly left alone.
Now, he doesn't have the bomb on his back either. It's dropped out towards the outside position, and for Dignitas, they can just try and play the time here. Freiburg and Heap need to somehow try and fight together. A chance for this bomb to get picked up and Syrk to go back in towards ramp towards that lower side, but there's already a rotation here. That's one of the players from the CT side. Syrk not expecting it at all. Great reposition out from Freiburg. Good read that bomb's going to try and travel towards that B side.
Sprays through, hoping to catch CT players past the smokes over at the back lines. Heat. It's that first frag and Stanislaw just past the smoke at the ramp entrance. Obo will find the trade through the smoke though, so 4 versus 4, 1-for-1 trade's easy. And Lekko still waiting for more. Sees a headshot first through, takes that one, thinks down the second, but doesn't get breezy to drop.
They've still got a lurk of Obo towards that top site player that's just trying to see if he can hold the CTs for long enough. Could be the one to be that late lurk out from the secret position, but Evil Geniuses have got to rely on holding down the site itself, and an over-aggressive ramp play coming through, taking a lot of damage, but Syrk just not being able to find the kill as of yet.
They're heavily tagged up on the side defensive, so now Obo's got to rotate in and try and support the defensive itself. He's the only player that's unscathed here for the T side. He's playing careful. He's going to let Freiburg make his way down towards Deacon. So flank position's in place. Syrk is ready for it. Flash forward. Getting caught. That's a kill. Last player at dark. The bomb's in the back line, though. Obo falling. And now Breezy's got no chance. He can't swing up far enough. hollzerk getting that kill easy. And Dignitas, how far will it go? Will it continue along this particular line? There's hollzerk with a kill on Syrk. Edge of the smoke. Catching the start up. The outside control, not quite as frivolous here as Evil Geniuses would have wanted it to be. The rifle still set in. hollzerk's backed up passive. There's an AK ready for breezy. Not quite as ready as you would have thought, actually. He gets that one kill, but hollzerk's there for a quick response.
They've got to find a way to not dry peek this all, but use some of this util. Tarek's going to be able to maybe try and hide his head down, get himself over, and yeah, hollzerk's just got no idea he's coming into this position. Oh, the timing too. Heap didn't see him. This should be an easy kill for Tarek, but can he find two with the trigger discipline? That's the first, doesn't check over towards the left-hand side.
3v2 scenario, Dignitas. 30 seconds to hold down the EGXC and Stanislaw and Obo in a very awkward position for it. There's a smoke and a flash to get them into the site. They're going to actually go creep through the vents. They found a small gap, a small blind spot for this defensive, and no one's on the B site to receive it, so they can just get the plant down easy. 15 seconds, there is one player starting to adjust, reading what could be going on, especially with Deacon door opening up. They'll plant to the back line once again. Can EG fend them off this time?
They need a fight, and they need one now. They can't play out this post plant in a 2 versus 3. They've got to be able to take the aggressive fight onto Heap, and Obo's being that challenge. Back to a 2v2 now.
So he's on towards Forest next, but Forest gets the kill. All left to Stanislaw. 7 frags deep so far in this map up. Needs to get himself to 9 to hold this round together. Secures Forest. Looks up towards the ramp entrance. Not ready for Freiburg, though. Coming in from the same place at the right time. They've got one player towards outside that could crunch in from main.
Very silent out from the T side, and Lekro's been able to at least gather a lot of information. Obo finding that trade out for Freiburg, and now the entries are trying to come through up towards the upper bomb side. Forest and hollzerk just trying to hold a bit of a crossfire between them. Syrk's now been seen, and breezy on the lurk outside. What can he do from here? He's just got no idea of how he can even get back into this round. The bomb's been dropped. He's the last one left on his team. There's no hope for him, surely.
Locked and loaded there for Dignitas. Well played. Breezy with not much left to do in this one, I don't think. Maybe he could find some X's. He has crept in towards Heaven. I think Lekro is watching that position, though, and hollzerk is watching it now as well. AWP. Control the AKs in particular. The AWP and hollzerk wrapping over. Sees Obo. Catches so much! The flick gets a collapse! And he's hunting for more. Knows that there's players out here. The Molotov forcing him in towards credit card. Is he going to peek towards Obo as well? Yes, he will, but he doesn't quite hit his shot. Freiburg supporting Lekro back down in the tunnels. They do catch Freiburg in the end for a trade, but it's still a 2-for-1.
Yeah, it's still the advantage. They know that they've done damage onto Obo, and they've even got a backstab coming through from Forest. This outside lurk to come through from Obo shouldn't be able to do too much more. Good timing coming through from Lekro, hearing these footsteps. It's going to be a play down from Secret to the lower bomb side.
Opening up the Mongol, they'll plant safe for it. He still gets his kill. Over dealt with by Forest. Heap comes in from ramp. The one thing they haven't tried so far, 3 players get tagged by nades. Freiburg gets a kill on Breeze. If that bomb gets dropped, I thought it went down towards the site, but no, they won't realize it just yet. Circle clean up 1 frag out towards the outside control. Obo's waited to re-pick up that bomb, but the M4 of Freiburg is ready for him. Re-smoke back at the door means that he can look around the corner, try to isolate his player. Is he even ready for this? No, he's not. That's Obo with a kill. Looking back on Forest, does not see his man. Forest can get the trade just about with awkward spray, and Cirque left alone to fall the same, 16-9. Indeed, it could be, and that's saying something. 16 to 10's been our closest one so far. Let's see whether this one gets even closer. Pistol round going live. EG on the CT start. Dignitas immediately into the site, going for that bomb plant. Uncontested, no frags found, and Heat will take Cirque down just as the bomb goes up.
Decently fragged down coming through from the T side, but you're in a position here for Evil Geniuses where there is that late lurk from Breezy out from Ivy that could be that unknown entity. Whether there's eyes still on this position is sort of yet to be known. Of Heap sort of still playing out from this hell position, tags up, gooshes through, and he even finds a double.
SP in the back. Ooh. Heap continues to tap head. Stanislaw takes Freiburg back. Finally, Heap is dealt with by Obo, but it's a 3 versus 2. No kits in play for either CT, so they've just got to fall back and save the weapons because the time has ticked too far here. And Dignitas will have themselves the pistol win. Lekro's tagged low early, but Breezy is the first man to fall alongside Stanislaw getting tagged up of his own accord. Dignitas having their position set back here at Sandwich E-Box and also at the old hell position. Tarek being seen. It's the case of trying to isolate those kills, take them down one by one, get the round under easy Dignitas control.
Yeah, I think they're just saving already here for the CTs. Like, there was just so much util being put down by that T side. They had a wall of smokes, they had the Molly's back bomb to just try and force further CTs, like, in towards that old bomb and connect to position, and it gets to a point that when they lose Breezy and players are out of position, it's better off just holding these pistols and almost taking the next round as a heavy eco and just holding on to what they have.
Holding alongside Stanislaw with the Galil, looking up towards the upper position. The Molotovs and nades continue to do damage. Cirque burns to 6, almost gets taken out for it. Forest will come up with the kill as Hallzerk deals with Tarek, and Breezy is also set to fall the same. Obo does get one good kill with the Galil in play, but I don't think it will last much longer. He's got to get back and save it at this point. I mean, maybe he could just go ahead and force forward because they have got the rifles up in the next round. That's what Evil Genius is fancy to do here, but with 9 points and 6 points of HP, you can imagine there won't be much left in this round. He's currently playing out towards the connected control, was initially on that B side playing, rotated off of it at the wrong possible moment. Obo left alone to defend. Top of the bomb train itself will drop by. Cirque is dealt with by the AWP battle, won by Hallzerk in this case. Obo will end up falling as Heap and Lekro continue to press forward. Hallzerk falls in trade to a 3 versus 2, and very low HP across the entire T-side board. Breezy's snuck his way around, thinks he might have fallen back, and Lekro timed it so wonderfully to get that kill in and leave Tarek in a 1-on-3.
Well, it does get one with the AWP, but this is going to be a tough ask for Tarek with the AWP, trying to see if he can maybe deny that bomb from going down, but even with that, I think he's just opting to go for the save, or is he going to have another crack at this? Hope that one of the T-side players just swing out wide, one player out towards a default position, holding quite an aggressive angle from... That's a tight angle. That's a real good shot to come through from the T-side. Stan turning away from the flash, and the double peek comes down from Pop. 5-on-3. Hallzerk's even been able to catch off the mid-bomb player of Cirque. And this rifle round doesn't even feel like a rifle round. This just feels like a breeze coming out for Dig. 2 players left for EG, and I don't even know how they can work together on this one. They're isolated between one another. Tarek's now been seen out from the hell position. Obo's got to get involved here.
Trying to look to isolate Hallzerk, playing into the IV control, and the AWP just decides to back off. There's no sense in throwing away this weapon, especially, yeah, when the bomb is already making its way to the B site. Should get planted. I don't think there's a retake on the table. I mean, it would be a very ballsy retake if Tarek and Obo wanted to go for it, but I think that they're smarter than that. And yeah, back up on the A site, grab the AWP, save the AK. Smokes on, one face, Freiburg takes a dink, but also takes a kill. 7 points of health. He's won at the opening man advantage, but now they've got to act real quick, and Cirque does connect a kill. Aggression coming in towards the brown halls for the CT side. They can start to backstab in from the pop dog area, but Breezy on site has got to try hold his position. He gets sprayed through the smoke. Now Obo looks to act. He does find one kill, take the bomb planter down. 17 seconds, time's too low. Forrest to find that trade, but now they're going to pick it up in the open, and Tarek is coming from the exact same angle. If they plant open for him, he can take down the round. Spray's still on the player. Ivy does not quite catch Forest. He's in a 1 versus 1 AK versus M4, and the M4 wins the fight, wins the round for the CT side. M4 standing or pop. That's hollzerk with a kill. Nicely done to Circ. Breezy trains it though. That's the only lurker that they had though. It's now just down to the B defender of Obo. Two players can come in from top dog. Obo finds one frag, almost gets the second. Heap on 7 points of health, barely stays alive. The bomb can go down to a 3v3 retake.
Two players in for the Brown Halls and a low HP T-side player, but look at the map control that's already being taken. The T's have actually pressed up quite aggressively, and EG, this is the element of surprise now.
Lekro swinging in, takes Tarek down, not aware of the ramp player Stanislaw, but Freiburg is. And Breezy is left alone as a result. 1-on-3 situation for the M4, back over at Stopper, and surely should not be in with anything in this one. Go back and say the M4 is the best play, and E goes down all the same. Forrest to start swinging in from T-Con. Is he ready? No, he's not. Tarek gets that kill. hollzerk finds the trade back on that pop dog position. Stanislaw with a response. M4 frag. Breezy deals with the AWP 4 versus 2 situation. And Evil Genius is looking like they're going to lock out this round. I say that, and Freiburg stuck his way right into the back. They weren't expecting that. One kill found. Secondary kill on Obo. Got to get that bomb to the site, though. It's been dropped out towards T-Con, and Freiburg, not enough time to make this happen. Evil Genius is...
Yeah, there's just a single lurk smoke coming out for the Brown Halls player too, just to maybe try and see if they can hold the two players out from B. This walk from Ivy though, turning away from a flash. Breezy's actually going to get a teammate in, but doesn't find anything with it.
Nice kill found early. Circ with the orb, trying to see if he can respond, and he misses an all-important shot. Heap with the deagle. Domes him and gets another kill on Stanislaw. Obo and Tarek wondering how it's all gone wrong because they have just been swamped in this round. And Dignitas, every time they lose a round, they just find a new breath of confidence like this. Not a single player going down on the pre-plant. Time's running short here for Dignitas. They are down to by a man advantage. Utility out or not hitting its shot. Stanislaw can come up with a couple of good kills. Tarek also deals with one of hollzerk, and Freiburg's left alone. As good as he is, he's not good enough for this. 4 to the board of Evil Geniuses and Dignitas. They have conceded Brown Hall's control. Dignitas are definitively going for the B here. And hollzerk getting a bit too aggressive will also pay with his life. Smokes up, Circ seeing one over, turns up a frag. Lekro trades it, can't deal with the AWPer in the back. So it's all left to Heath. Bomb on his back. Gonna try look for a clutch, but that'll be too much for him to handle. Pushed up initially to Brown Halls, falls back away from the ramp control. I don't know if he caught any information. They were slow walking. Nice nade on Heap, landing right towards him, tagging up Lekro as well. Spray through on the 1 CT back here behind White Circ, and Obo get those kills together. Obo will end up falling, but it's a 3-for-1 trade. The bomb plant can be secured from here, but Circ continues finding angles and leaving all towards the Krieg. Tap up that 1 kill, needs to find 3 more with this. Gets his second man, and his third, but not quite the 4th. Breezy.
Let's try and see if they can explode. They've already taken that presence out towards Pop Dog. Flash coming in over the top, and they just run out. Tarek finding the opening kill. Rotation still trying to come back from the CTs, trying to see if they can reposition. Freiburg might get caught off out from the camera position. The bomb gets dropped from Tarek, and we're back to a 4-on-4.
So aggressive, they didn't get to the bomb itself. Freiburg knows that he's dropped it. hollzerk's going to try to support as Freiburg gets another good kill. hollzerk is dropped back, flicks continue. They've seen Obo. Lekro comes in to support it, gets 2 kills of his own, and Stanislaw left in a 1v3. Evil Geniuses so aggressive to that Ivy control, and ultimately they pay for it.
Yeah, Stan's going to have a tough ass kit. 2 players out from Ivy, and he's got to be able to somehow get that bomb back. Lekro
playing into the pop dog control. Heath is ready to receive 2 nades up, sprays through, takes a lot of damage. Doesn't quite get away with the kill on Tarek, but it's only an SMG loss here for the CT side.
That's a decent start, and that makes it even better. Great shot from Breezy out from the Ivy position, and they're looking like this is all going to be a bit of a fake. They're starting to regroup in the Brown Halls, and with the player so passive of Lekro, this could be a great chance for at least a bomb plan. Remember, this is a force blind. It's already a 5-on-3.
Oh, but Lekro's got 2 frags to respond, so now the Brown Hall's aggression does rotate back away towards an A play. They've stacked up 3 players towards that B site, and of course, Stanislaw's pushing up very heavily aggressive. Find an angle. Breezy into the black lines, moving away over towards Ivy. Spray through from hollzerk. Eventually comes up with the kill, and the bomb plant can be secured from this deagle out of Circ. Can't land on Forrest, doing tag damage. Not getting away with the kill. Eventually finds it. Takes a lot to respond. Stanislaw turns up his deagle on hollzerk, and now Lekro left alone. A clutch knows where both players are at. Sprays through, connecting on stand, scoping forward. Desperate to find his man, sees him crossing back towards Ivy. Has no info on the last man. Taps up that bomb, trying to force him to peek in from the E box. Circ is seen, and they're just baiting baiting him to make shots, not go for the defuse. Finally, Stanislaw isolated, taken back. USP out for Lekro, tapping the bomb stick in it. Seeing Cirque baiting, unsticks the bomb, goes for the kill. He just about secures it. I think he's just got enough time with the defuse. Yes, he does. 11 to the boards. They heard those tags, though. He takes the fight on Stanislaw. Only gets damage for it. Flashes in AWP, seeing them cross back. Stanislaw's called out the information. When he try catches man off guard, what it sprays through from Lekro, gets a kill back in. Also deals with Stan, drops that bomb. 2 players standing. Cirque will find one good trade, but now Obo's left to do it all in a 1 versus 3. Bomb out in the sandwich area. Obo knows it, but he's got to check his corners, be wary of the old hell angle, but backed up here, M4 standing, flashbang keeping Forrest their base, spray through, gets 2, swings back on the next player, he's dropped that bomb, 20 seconds, the second AWP has got back to the back lines as well. Tarek gets that swing, Forrest finally deals with a player up close, Stanislaw suppresses, Lekro still around, Cirque gets that kill, 3 versus 2, 2 versus 2, is this his highlight play? Well, the bomb plant will go down, Cirque does see where Freiburg is, and there's a backstab creeping up from Heap in the back lines, Freiburg on the ladders, will he go up high and try and aggress, or will he try wrap over? Cirque's heard the footstep, and Heap is creeping up close. Spray through, Stanislaw gets his frag. AWP core off. Last player known towards Summit, and Heap is desperately looking for the angle. Doesn't see him. He might have just seen him right there. Diffuse not with him, though. He's got 10 seconds to get it. Spray is not successful. Finds the frag, kicks things off on the right foot. If he gets a secondary tag or a kill, gonna look back towards his IV controller. There is Tarek right there being seen, tagged up 27 points of health, and Holzo gets a double up. 5 versus 3. Digger maintain the man advantage. The pistol's on site now, facing against the rifles. Heap catches off the bomb planter. Freiburg falls, but now Orps out for Heap, looking for the player at stopper. Can't get the kill. Holzo does though, and Stanislaw suddenly alone, as it looks to be a force by Eco for Dignitas.
Oh no, I can't believe it's this round that is actually the round winner from Dig. What a couple of openers coming through from that scout. 2 fantastic kills out from Helzerk, and well, for Stan, he might be able to at least get this bomb plant, play the 1 versus 3 out, bomb plant open.
This will be a ridiculous clutch for him though, and it's one that's pretty much required for Evil Geniuses. Creeping up past the oil train, though. The CTs aren't aware of this being a possibility. Holzak is starting to check here, but doesn't check it at the right moment. He's stuck behind them, gets that 1 kill. Nail expecting more players behind him. Heat with the AWP watching. Pistol of Letka also moves closer. They hear the footsteps. Stanislaw knows that that bomb is open for him. Does not have to swing out too far wide. Secondary kill, isolated. AWP now on the bomb, tapping it. Stanislaw trying to force him out. Spray comes up for the 3K, and he just clutches it. EG taking no time whatsoever, dropping in. Lekro still there at the ramp control, gets 1 frag, tries to transfer it back, but Tarek ends up getting both the players on the defensive, so a 3 versus 3. Holzerk and Freiburg trying to make their way up. Stanislaw burns Freiburg past the smoke, and now it turns to 2. How do Holzerk and Heat play this? They've seen 1 player at summit spot. Tarek creeping up close. Heap should know that he's probably gone back to this position. The Molotov will come through towards that angle. Tarek catches him as the smoke clears, and now Holzerk is left alone to clutch, which won't happen. Tarek ends up with 4. Smokes down, Molotov on the other side. Holzerk pushes forward, and Breezy punishes him for his aggression. So back to evens we go. Freiburg is tagged so heavily. Now I'm going to take the brunt of the Ivy defensive. Breezy so close, flashed in, that's dangerous, and it's easily countered by a simple spray. Heap can turn up a frag though, drop that bomb at the hell position. Now Tarek's got a fight for it. Stanislaw coming up with a kill. Lekro deals with 1, Tarek deals with another, so it's a 1 versus 1 between the 2 main players. Tarek having an absolute pop-off game at 23 kills so far, needs to win 24, and he adjusts with the spray to deal with Lekro, and we do go 13 all. Smoke song flashes over, simple stuff again from the T-side players to make their way down into the ramp control. 1 player spotted at the end of the smoke there on the upper control. They'll wrap around, take down Lekro. Deal with the most forward CT defender. Now it's up to the retaking players. I imagine they can probably go for this retake at this stage, but more picks are coming through. Forrest, decent deagle shot on 1, gets another kill on Cirque. Holzerk turns his deagle up on Breezy. Suddenly, it's a man advantage for Dig. Flash is going over. Heat might get caught by it. Indeed, he will. He's not going to go falling, though. Tarek will get Forrest instead to a 2 versus 2, but not ready for Holzerk in the corner. It's all on Obo. Tagged heavily, winning 1 fight. Heat knows where he is. He's got his kit of his own right, but now needs to find the last man. Where is Obo coming from? Upper, it seems, making a lot of noise. Defuse stock! Defuse stock! No! He's stolen it! Obo couldn't hold it together.
Double players out towards the B side too. Forrest has got that heaven lock.
Shot missed, Lekro able to spray, very awkward and pays the price for not getting it together. Forest turns up that AWP, drops that bomb, and now backup can be called. Molotovs will suppress the rotations, Forest is still peeking in. No idea that Breezy's aggressed. He gets 2 kills from 10 points of health. And now Freiburg and Heap, they realize it. Obo gets tagged up. Heap, AUG finds Tarek. Back turn, only 1 frag. Breezy finds the trade. Forest needs to find a headshot, and indeed he does. But Freiburg falls in the interim, and Halzerk goes down to the AWP. Now 2 Deagles remain. 1 looking top of blue. Lekro domes 1 and 2. And Sug left to clutch it. Just keeps it held together for EG. But Dig on the precipice of stealing it back. I haven't even walked up, Ivy. They're just getting to the entrance here with the bomb. Smokes down from the CT, suppressing. Body block as well for Freiburg. Will stop that back green smoke coming in, but he can line up all 3 right here. It's all down to timing and positioning. I don't think he saw Tarek. He might see syrsoN Co. He's seen them now. Calls that bomb's position, and now it's a case of the launching out for the split players coming in from tiziaN and Popdog. 1 player close. Heat with that 1 frag. Turns up the second, and the triple. Not quite the quadra. Breezy responds towards it, but he's low. So's Obo. The bomb's going to get to site somehow. And 10 seconds remain. It's not going to happen. It can't happen. It's not possible. And the AWP's clean house. 2 players at the T side to enter. Third man's going to join them. That bomb looks to push it first, actually, for Breezy. That's risky. They've seen that bomb now. They take down Stanislaw. 2 for 1, making it 3 for 1. As Forest jumps up with the AWP, Breezy can find a trade. Doesn't find a second, though. Lekro alive on 1 point of health. Obo is also alone. Gotta grab that bomb, gotta get that plant. Sees the AWP in the back, does take the spray to get the kill. Lekro is super low, but he doesn't read the angle so close. So Dig. Damage done minimally towards Freiburg. They're going to walk out of tiziaN. He catches Obo, but doesn't get the kill for it. Sprays blind to keep lining them up over his sandwich. Can't get back behind the train itself. So Breezy can find that kill. Forest finds the 1 AWP pick. Knows that his player's close towards him. Halzerk trying to support it. The Deagle comes up good. 3 versus 3. The nades and AWPs combined. And now Halzerk is left alone in the back line. Gets that frag. Needs to get Obo close, but he's not ready. Overtime. Lekro finds the opening kill for it. Flash in for Syrk, gets Halzerk and all. Good start. 4 versus 4 to kick things off. T-side players making their way to wrap around the back lines here towards Old Bomb. Damage taken by Syrk on the Molotov, and they line up for Forest. 2nd collateral in this series, and Dignitas with a single bullet take control.
Oh, that's everything. That's everything. And now the bomb's even got to try and come through. Popdog alone. There's no real way that Breezy could try and provide assistance for Stanislaw to come out. A great shot in from Forest. Breezy's position's been seen. The AWP could be on for a 3K, missing that shot. Stan gets an entry, and if they can try and force that CT away, there could be a chance on towards the site, but there's a backstab already coming in from tiziaN.
Branch to be secured. The back lines, but Lekro catches Stan. All left to Breezy. 12 points of health for the 1 versus 3. And Dignitas look like they're going to be able to claim this one. Claim this half of OT on CT side. Unless Breezy does something really special. I don't think he can. Molotov to force Lekro away, actually. Well, actually getting forced forward. Spray comes up to the kill. We can get a bomb plant from this, but the nade evaded. Just about 25 seconds. He's hunting for that player back over at tiziaN, but his best bet is just to go for the plant.
He's going to try and fake him again. He's thinking there might be another rotator, and the CTs just aren't peeking here from Dig. Player out from Pop. Oh, he's planning so open for them now. Forest still not peeking. He's faked the bomb like 3 times now, going in for the stick. Forest with the nade out, but the tap comes through to get 17th.
In or about. Good shot of Breezy. Lands perfect, turns on the 2nd, and lands a tag on a 3rd. Refaces to get that kill. Heap can train him, and Forest responds to a 3 versus 3. Freiburg caught off towards the tiziaN control. 15 seconds left with flashes going over and all. Trying to suppress the T's for a moment. They can't get a bomb plant from here. They'll try for it now. It's very open and denied by Obo for the round for Evil Geniuses once again. No, taps forward, Molotov's on towards the bomb site itself. Obo ready for a flashbang to peek forward, perhaps? No, they're waiting for position. He takes that spray together. Now Forest can try and respond towards him. Takes that first frag. Looks back to the back line. Taps through to the headshot of the 2nd player. Syrk with the AWP behind Oil. Gets the kill. A 4 versus 3, though. The retake is on for EG, and they're falling apart piece by piece. 1 kill found on Lekro by the HE, but no chance for the last 2 CT players to peek forward. Breezy does catch it to a 2 versus 2, but a flank in of Freiburg deals with Syrk, so it's all left to the secondary AWP. He'll look up past the Oil train. Won't catch Freiburg. He'll be a hair too late to him. but still moves up, still makes noise, still catches off freiburg's positioning, gets that kill. 3 kills for breezy now. Flashbang in towards ramp. Can he get towards the bomb itself? He needs a smoke down to try to go for the ninja stick. He's running out of time, and he's got to stay the full 5 seconds from here. Looking up towards upper. That's the wrong place to look, my friend. Dignitas back on match points. It's where he fell, and Cirque looking for more players at upper. Caught one, missed the shot. Forest allowed to tap through, get the kill, and now Oro's on a quick rotation back from CT spawn. The bomb plant can be secured as a counter lurk coming in from the dig side and the back lines as Forest falls as a 4v3 for EG, and the Orb does not see the next player coming out. He'll get tapped up, taken down by Obo. Lekro and Heap, all that remain here for the site defense. Lekro finds that 1 kill, needs a bit more, needs to hold on to the man advantage here with the CT side, looks back and forth, comes up the kill. Heap on the bomb try, but Obo secures the frag, and we go to another overtime. EG not willing to die, and Cirque finds the opening frag thanks to the bait in and attention drawn down towards the opposition. Forest able to get Stanislaw to return. Tarek is heavily tagged up, probably going to get hunted back here by Forest position, but he can't quite find the kill. Orp repositioning, tag up continues coming through against the main man. Eventually he does go down, but Cirque so quick to respond with the Orp 3v3.
Yeah, Breezy's got to be able to try and help Cirque in this position. Decent angle so far, and another pick coming through from Cirque. This is 3 in the round, and for Freiburg and Forest, they've even got a backstabbing coming out from that pop dog position. Freiburg, 1 versus 3, he's got the bomb on his back, but how does he take this? Out towards Ivy by the looks of it.
Very long wrap, but there is a CT ready for it, and I think he's starting to move up to take Ivy control directly. Breezy with the Orc play.
Time rather than long continuous 3-0 streaks on the CT side. But Freiburg looking to try and get aggro out towards tiziaN, try and get out towards E-Box Fly, but look at the amount of damage he's been taking.
18 points of health. Kenny wrapping over, AK seen, Obo shuts down Heap. Lekro moving up to try counteract, will get the headshot to a 4 versus 4, but now got to deal with Tarek out of connector, and Cirque coming in from the same positions.
Post plant again coming out for Dignitas, and there's a little bit of utility here for EG to work with in terms of flashes. Woxic up towards a heaven position. Forest. Oh, he's been able to sneak in behind them. He's getting back over to Oil, but it gets checked out from Tarek. And Breezy finds the pick. Freiburg now, the low HP player, has got to try and defend the bomb. 1 versus 3. It's already being stuck. There is no way that he's going to be able to deal with the diffuser. What a retake again from EG. With that smoke going down, expecting a bit of a molly to force him off angle, he's going to hold this position. And Woxic gets a pick out from Ivy.
Stanislaw giving up the angle. Cirque is also going to go forward into Woxic, so now the AWP at the CT side. Well, one of them at least is going to go down. Tarek will find Forest out of tiziaN. That's the bomb planter as well, taken back out. He hasn't got a bomb on his back. Someone's got to go back towards tiziaN though. Freiburg will take Tarek down, so now he can start the long rotation, but he falls back to evens we go. Back and forth, and Breezy's peek up can take down the only player to grab the bomb. Doesn't matter. Freiburg gets his headshot in, and now Obo's left to clutch it again.
It comes down to the youngster. Does he think it's going to be a B play? Does he think of the over-rotation? Well, he's trying to get in towards heaven. This could be the right angle. Is anyone expecting this out from Dignitas? He can hide in safety, wait for the bomb plant to come in.
Passed off towards one. AWP watching position. Deagle out. Molotov's in. Does Obo start swinging? Can't deny the bomb plant from this position. He might get the E-Box player though. He's seen Freiburg. He's seen Woxic spray through. 1 kill found. 1 more to go. He's got an incendiary that he can use, and Freiburg might have heard that drop off. No smoke. It didn't extend far enough. Freiburg's not going to get forced away. He's going to remain back here. Look at how close those flames are. Obo forced to tap the bomb. Knows that Freiburg's back there. There can't be any other position he's at. He's got the utility now. An M4. Slowly round the corner, Freiburg with his back turn, heard the footsteps, repositions, tags up, taps through, Freiburg stalling for time, and Freiburg's winning the round as well.
Yeah, Freiburg's playing out towards Pop Dog, re-smoking down, bit of a tower could come through from the T side, but this is proper passive from the T's. No walkout from Ivy, nade stack in towards Pop Dog. Oh, the damage onto Freiburg, and Stan just gets him in the air.
It's a good start. Can he find any more? Well, the AWP Woxic deals with the tiziaN presence. Someone's got to turn back towards Pop Dog. Obo's caught him. Heap will trade it. Breezy responds. 3 versus 2. Evil Genius is swarming the site. Stanislaw getting right back up to the backlines. Lekro has absolutely no idea as he evaded position. Did Stanislaw see the gunbow? I think he might have just done. Spray through a Breezy. Still hunts for that kill. Lekro just barely staying alive. The AWP elsewhere. Out towards Ivy. All that remains for Dignitas. 1v3 clutch for Forest. I think it might be necessary at this stage, but is that meaning that it's going to be likely? He'll look back to Pop Dog, keep his eyes forward. Didn't see Syrk, he's behind a wall. He sees that bomb though. Diffuse kit is on him. Stanislaw with a counter backstab. Forest, no idea. Swing, spray, kill comes through. EG back on match points. But EG will not go for any sort of peek. They're not going to go take that part of the map. They're going to work in from the Ivy control instead. Hallzerk with the AWP. Standing by. Tarek snuck his way through Stopper. Gets that one frag. Swings back at Old Bomb. Gets the connector as well. Hallzerk at Old Hell is going to be the next main concern. I think he might have been spotted by Breezy. Forest will deal with Stan. Shots out. Counteracted by the AK spray. And EG maintaining its Lecro has no idea. It's the beginning of the end for Dignitas, surely, especially with Forest falling. Heap's got a hell of a clutch. But it looks like Evil Geniuses will finally walk past the final hurdle. Bomb plant will be secured, or Berserk's watching Sandwich may have just seen Heap, and indeed he'll get the kill. At long last, Evil Geniuses will eliminate Dignitas and move on to the semi-finals.